screen recording. So this is the smart contract that I came up with, and I have it filled out with some information here. And you can access this directly from Polygon Scan, right? You don't need a third party. Um, you just need something to interact with MetaMask or whatever you use, right? And so I'm connected to here. So um, and it doesn't matter that I'm the person that put the contract out there. I don't have no special abilities, and you can read the entire contract um, by, it's verified, so that's possible to do. Um, so here's a URL, right? And this is a YouTube video. That's the title, and then I have category, which it probably isn't necessary, but I stuck it on there anyway, right, to just say that this is the same thing as an address, right? And through this account, I've sent a zero amount transaction to this address. So that helps on the back end. Your account can then be indexed to all sorts of things. That's the key, is you want to create some indexes. Otherwise, this transaction just kind of sits there in isolation, right? So I just click there and send it on through MetaMask, and then the trick is just to read it from the backside. But anybody can do that. It's it takes a certain amount of programming skill, but that's to build the website, right? Then anybody can read the website. So there can be hundreds, however many websites that can access this information that you might want. And let's see, so if we click view your transaction, it should be in process at this point. And yeah, so it says it's pending, right? And the point is that nobody can stop you from doing this. If you've got MetaMask, if you've got access to the contract itself, which I just kind of showed you. It's right here. Here's the code. You can copy all of this and make your own copy. You can learn to do it in a few days. You can make your own copy of this and change things, right? Like I said, maybe this category field wasn't that important. Take that out, or you could add other fields. You could have 2 or 3 of these categories. So these videos kind of jump around, and I'm still working on it. So please be patient with me. So there's another little piece that I'm going to show you in a second, and that explains reading the data from a website or whatever. Now, I'm using the API, so if you go to Polyscan, if you go to Polygon Scan, you need to create an account. You sign in and create an account. And then you can create an API key that you can use, and this explains how to do it. It's real, it's pretty nice, right? So, you have contracts, transactions, and everything is pulled down as JSON on the back end, and that's it. Actually, accounts is a good one, because you can point to the account and it will show you all the transactions in the account. Again, in JSON, you can just use, whatever, curl, or whatever you want. You can pull this down, and then so now the next thing you're going to see is me showing you that on my site. Okay, thanks. The video. So the information which I uploaded into these contracts, I can pull down on my side, right? And that's what I'm showing you here. It's I know it's not real pretty, but it does this kind of shows you the same thing, right? That you can just run a command, right, and it pulls the information down, and then you have to convert it from hex into to ASCII and line up your fields and all that stuff. My point is it's possible to do this, right? And it's the hardest part is making these connections, and then the other part is making everything pretty, right? But what you see here is two different smart contracts that I had typed that information into. You pull them all down at once, and they are associated by the contract address and then also by the addresses, in the other ways that I kind of showed that's possible, right, by using different keys. So, or rather, keying information off of the address itself, right, like kind of like this up here. Anyway, just real quick, I hope that explained more than uh, confused you more, but it's that easy. It's that easy, and um, over time I'll make it pretty. You too. You can make your own version, and you make yours prettier too. Use JavaScript or whatever you want. All right.